Hey everybody, I got a request, excuse me, to do a video about what it was like going to school and dealing with bipolar at the same time. And I mean school as far as college, not like high school or anything. And I know I'm a little bit older than most, but I didn't start going to school until I was about 24 or 25. And I just got my associate's degree, and it's taken me 4 years to get my associate's degree because in the middle I had to stop because I got pregnant and had kids and I had to take care of them. They had a lot of medical problems, so for I think a year or 9 months or so I didn't take any classes or do anything like that. And then when I did start going back, I started doing independent study courses through my university because I couldn't physically go to school and take care of my kids at the same time, so I was working on stuff on my own, it made it easier because you know, I could do it on my own schedule and at my own pace and everything. And the classes have like an ultimate deadline, but it's like several months after you start the class, so I could pace myself to do it when I had the time to do it. So anyways, when I first started going to school, I was actually going to class and, you know, just like a regular college student. And in my first semester, I remember becoming manic. And it was more severe than I had ever experienced it before, because I know I had some hypomania and stuff when I was in high school, but I didn't recognize it at the time because it wasn't like really severe or anything. And so the episode that I remember writing a lot of poetry about it, about what I was going through and how I didn't understand what was happening to me. My brain was just racing all the time and it felt like it was on fire. That's how I describe it. Like my brain was burning and I had all this energy and all this, you know, pent up energy, I guess, that I was not sleeping and I was working really hard on school. And I think actually that the schoolwork was a trigger for the mania because I was working so hard, and I'm really an ambitious, high achieving sort of person, and I was a straight A student up until my last class that I took, which was math, which I'm no good at, so I didn't get an A in that. But I really strived to do really well and you know, achieve at like the most high excellent level that I can. So I was working really hard, doing a lot of research, doing a lot of schoolwork, going to school, and I was working at the same time too, so I was always busy, always going, and in a way that was good because it allowed me to get all this stuff done and achieve a lot of things, but in a way it was bad because it, you know, you burn yourself out kind of when you go at that pace for a long period of time. So that was my first semester of school, and then I kind of had, you know, hypomanic bouts after that. And then, like I said, I had a break, and then my last couple of years of school, I was dealing with, you know, mania as well, and I started rapid cycling a lot in my last like year and a half of school. And this was when I was doing the independent study courses, and so that was really difficult because, you know, one week I'd be really up and I'd be like working really hard on stuff, and the next week I'd be kind of down, so I wouldn't feel like working on stuff at all. And I became really very confused because I was cycling so much, and from day to day and week to week it would flip around a lot. And the mania, like I said, was more severe. It has become more severe as time has gone on, and this is all before I was diagnosed. So I was working on school, and I'd either work really hard on school or not at all. And in the semester right before I was admitted to the hospital, I just stopped working on school. Hi, shh, I'm talking. I'm talking. I stopped working on school altogether and stuff because I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. I couldn't concentrate. I was just like up and down and up and down and up and down, and I didn't get anything done for like a couple of months. I just put it on the back burner and just kind of forgot about it. But luckily I, you know, had a deadline that was a couple months off in the future, so I could afford to take that time off. But then it made it really hard when I did start again because I was so behind that I had to like rush to make everything up, and that really sucked. So anyways, then I went into the hospital and I was diagnosed and started taking medication and everything. And I was still rapid cycling for a while until I got on Zyprexa, and now I'm stable on Zyprexa. So I was able to finish school a few months ago, and so I'm done with that now, and I'm really glad because it was a really long and somewhat tiring journey. I may go back and get my bachelor's degree. Right now I'm taking some time off just to stay home with my kids and, you know, enjoy life kind of before I decide what I'm going to do, if I'm going to continue on and get my bachelor's or not. But anyway, that's kind of what my experience has been, mainly manic and hypomanic kind of periods during school. And yeah, so I'm just glad that I'm done now and able to take a break and not taxing my brain so much with all of that studying and research that I had to do.